Under the cover of night, I walked along a secluded path, with a silent cemetery immersed in deep darkness not far behind me. At that moment, a flickering light came out from a distant hut, like an invitation from another world. With a combination of unease and mysterious temptation, I stepped into the realm of the hut. The moment I reached out and touched the door, the sound of drums that seemed to summon the souls of all the beings of the long night rang in my ears, followed by a sickening stench that made me take a few steps back. But curiosity, like wildfire, was hard to extinguish. My eyes inadvertently landed on a poor rat, its abdomen gruesomely split open as if some evil spirit had torn its guts out. A chill of fear spread along my spine, but I was too deep in it to pull myself out. Meticulously searching every corner of the room, I was only met with the pervasive stench of blood and decay in response. Turning round, I caught a glimpse of a bed with clean sheets, the innocence of which was in stark contrast to the horrific scene earlier, and the unease in my heart grew even greater. The door suddenly became a symbol of despair, locked tightly, and no matter how hard I pressed, it wouldn't budge. Just as I was deeply perplexed as to my next plan, a jumbled noise came from the depths of the room. I turned, and the tragedy before me was gut-wrenching, for blood-soaked corpses sprawled across the bed, as if each wound spoke of their despair. What kind of nightmare is this? I murmured in my mind, looking around for a way to escape, only to find that all the exits had been blocked, and I was trapped in endless darkness and fear. Just as I was about to give up all hope, a shrill scream pierced the silence, and I looked up to see a blur of shadows slowly approaching me, and I instinctively backed away. As the shadow became clearer, a shocking fact emerged. It was a girl. Her face was as pale as paper, and the blackness in her two eyes was so deep that it seemed to devour all light. I tried to call for help, but my voice was trapped in my throat and I struggled fruitlessly. As the girl disappeared into the darkness, only my racing heartbeat and unfinished fears were left behind. Fleeing that cabin, my heart pounded, and even if the cries behind me chased me like a tidal wave, I would never want to step into that nightmare again.